Hey y'all, my name's Elliot Twill, and today we're going to be discussing a topic every entrepreneur, startup founder, and business leader needs to understand: how things like size, culture, strategy, and technology shape your organization structure. First off, let's talk about formalization. That's a fancy word for how many rules and procedures your company has. Now, if you're running a big company like Amazon, you need some structure, right? You gotta have policies and guidelines so that everything doesn't fall apart. But if you're a smaller startup or if you're pushing a creative culture, you want to keep it loose. Too many rules kill creativity and slow down your drive. Next is complexity. Now think about this. The more you grow, the more complex things get. You start with 5 people and you're all doing a bit of everything. But as you scale, you need to find specialists, different departments, you need more layers, more locations, and that's great if you're ready for it. The trick is to not let your complexity bog you down. Keep the communication tight, keep a clear vision. And finally, we have centralization. Basically, who's making the big decisions? If any of any decisions. If everything's got to go through the top dog, then your organization is centralized. But that can slow you down. Think of it like this. In a fast-moving, changing environment, you got to empower your teams on the ground to make the call, to pivot, to act. Now, let's get real. It's not just about what you think your structure should be. It's about adapting to your environment, your goals, and your technology. If your environment is stable, you can afford to be more centralized, more formal. But if you're in a chaotic, ever-changing market, you need to be lean and mean. Keep it flexible and keep it nimble. Here's what it all comes down to. Your structure should serve your strategy, not the other way around. If you're aiming for innovation like Bezos with Amazon, loosen up on formalization. If you're scaling fast, like crazy fast, expect complexity, but don't let it control you. And if you want to be agile and responsive, spread out the decision-making power. So with Amazon, we're going to first talk through formalization. Amazon is a massive enterprise with hundreds of thousands of employees worldwide. Given its scale, formalization is crucial. It ensures consistency in service, operations across all levels, from warehouse workers to senior management. For example, in the fulfillment centers, they have detailed operational guidelines to ensure efficiency and minimize errors in processing millions of orders daily. Amazon's culture is driven by its 14 leadership principles, which serve as its informal rules, guidelines guiding employees' behavior and decision making. While the company is highly process oriented in operational areas, there's also a focus on innovation and flexibility, particularly in product development teams. This duality creates a balance between necessary formalization and the flexibility to innovate. Amazon's focus on customer obsession and operational excellence necessitates a high level of formalization, especially in areas like logistics and customer service. Detailed procedures ensure a consistent customer experience, whether it's to day-to-day shipping for Prime members or managing complex returns and exchanges. They're talking about their environment. They operate in a competitive and dynamic one. Amazon uses formalization to maintain stability in its core business areas. This allows it to quickly scale new initiatives, such as its rapid expansion into grocery delivery and healthcare, while maintaining consistency in established sectors. Their advanced technology, such as their automated system in fulfillment centers and AI for inventory management, supports high formalization by standardizing processes. However, in tech-driven areas like AWS or Alexa, the structure is less formal to foster innovation. Now we're going to talk about the complexity of Amazon, or Amazon's complexity. Amazon's sheer size contributes to high complexity. The company operates in diverse sectors: e-commerce, cloud computing, digital streaming, logistics, and even physical retail stores. Each business unit functions almost like a separate company with its own teams, management, and strategies. Amazon's culture supports specialization and high complexity. It encourages ownership and initiative, expecting employees to be deeply knowledgeable in their specific areas. This focus on expertise and autonomy contributes to a complex organizational structure with numerous specialized roles. Amazon's strategy of diversification and relentless expansion into new markets increases complexity. Each new venture adds more layers and departments to the organization, requiring a sophisticated structure to manage diverse objectives and goals. Operating in multiple industries and global markets, Amazon must adapt to a variety of regulatory, culture, and economic conditions. This necessitates a complex structure capable of responding to different market demands and legal frameworks. So that's kind of just how the environment shapes Amazon to make certain decisions and leads them to do certain things within their market space. Technology also plays a dual role in Amazon's complexity. While tech simplifies operations in areas like supply chain and customer service, developing and maintaining sophisticated tech platforms adds to the company's complexity, requiring specialized skills and management structures. And now we're going to talk about centralization and how it affects Amazon. As a large organization, Amazon operates with a mix of centralization and decentralization. Strategic decisions and overall direction are centralized, often influenced by senior leadership at headquarters. However, the day-to-day operation decisions are decentralized, with business unit leaders and team management empowered to act quickly. Amazon's culture is defined by a balance of top-down strategy guidance and bottom-up innovation. Teams following the two-pizza rule, small autonomous teams, have the authority to make decisions within their domain, supporting a decentralized approach within a centralized framework. That's how their culture affects everything. For strategic initiatives like expanding AWS or entering new markets, decision-making is highly centralized to ensure alignment with corporate goals. However, for operational improvements and local market adaptations, decision-making is pushed down to regional managers and unit leaders. In a fast-paced, competitive environment, Amazon leverages its decentralized decision-making to stay agile. This enables quick responses to market change and competitors' moves. For instance, during the COVID-19 pandemic, local fulfillment centers had the autonomy to implement safety measures suited for their regions. Amazon's tech infrastructure supports both centralized and decentralized decision-making. Centralized data, analytics, and AI tools provide leadership with insight to steer strategy, while decentralized teams use these tools to make informed decisions at the ground level. So next time you're thinking about your company's growth or setting up a new venture, remember your structure isn't set in stone. It's a living, breathing thing that should evolve with your business, align with your goals and culture and technology. And most importantly, keep it adaptable to whatever the market throws at you. I'm Elliot Tawil. It's been a pleasure, and thank you.